and welcome to the Wayfaring Panda. I'm Annette. Today, I'm really excited because I'm hosting a YouTube hop to celebrate getting 500 subscribers. So I want to thank all of you for supporting my channel, whether it be through watching my videos, subscribing, and liking my videos. That really helps me continue on because that's why I do my videos, is to inspire others and hopefully give you some ideas for doing your scrapbooking. And several other creators have joined me in this hop, so please hop along and watch their videos for some other inspiration. Now, as a challenge, I did post some different things of my favorites and put that as a pick 5 for the other creators to pick 5 of the different things from the list to use on their scrapbook layouts today. So one of the techniques I listed was using ink. So I'm just splattering on some Seedless Preserves Distress ink with a fan brush. My challenge on the Pick 5 had 15 different things, both themes and techniques and products to use. So another thing was cut files. So this is a cut file that I made on my brother's Scan and Cut. And I just wanted to use this as my title for We Love You. So I'm covering up the heart with some Post-its and spraying some distressed mica stain, which was another thing I put on there to use spray ink. And the color I'm using for the heart is called Yuletide. Some of the areas didn't get covered, so I just used a paintbrush to spread the ink around. As a thank you to everyone for supporting my channel, I'm going to be doing a drawing for a $25 gift card to a scrapbook store. So I'll have more information about that towards the end of the video. The pictures that I'm going to be scrapbooking are really special to me, and I will tell you about that later. But it was taken by the cast member photographers at Walt Disney World and Dinoland U.S.A. with Chip and Dale. And so if you're familiar with Dinoland, although that's now being demolished, it had the retro theme, like a roadside stand. So I'm trying to bring in the retro look, as well, since it was Christmas, bringing in Christmas, Dinosaurs, and Disney. So I'm using this stencil from Tim Holtz because it kind of looks like a retro vibe. The stencil is called Sparkle Layering Stencil, and I kind of went ahead and marked on my layout with a pencil where I'm going to be putting the photos and the scrap of paper so that I don't waste my paste going over areas where you won't see it. So on this one, I'm using Distressed Texture Paste, and it's their Sparkle one from Tim Holtz. And I had wanted to use this on these type of layouts because it has kind of a mica look to it. So it kind of reminds you of that from mica tables that they used to have in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. And then I just used my Mermaid Lagoon to color it. And this brings up some of the challenges that I have as my favorites. I love the color turquoise or teal or any kind of light blues, so this was a color challenge too. And I also included paste and stencils because I really like using those different products. So by doing this, I'm getting retro, stencil, and turquoise all in my layout. If you haven't used this product before, it kind of goes on the consistency of mayonnaise, so I kind of made too much of it. Since paste usually go on thicker for me than this did, I actually liked it because it was really easy to apply and it gave a little bit of texture to the page without giving too much bulk. The other thing to know about this product is that it looks opaque when you put it on, but it does dry translucent. And even with the ink in it, it is a translucent blue. Now that the heart has dried on my title, I'm using Shiny Bauble Distressed Mica Stain to spray the words. I forgot to mention earlier, the paper that I used for my cutout was some watercolor cardstock because I wanted it to be thick enough to hold up to the spray, and also I wanted my title to have some dimension to it. I cut out 2 tags from the Simple Story Simple Vintage Holly Jolly collection, and I'm just cutting holes with my paper punch, and then I used some twine to tie some bows on top of the tags. So one I used for my journaling, which I already wrote with a black marker, and then the other one I'm using as a decoration. One thing I really like about these Simple Stories tags is they always have the ones where you have the journaling on one side or decoration on the other, so you can use it to where you can see the tag like on a gift package, or you can use either side. The only pattern paper I'm using is this piece that I cut out from Simple Stories Snow Pine Lodge, and I thought the colors went perfect with the greens and blues that I'm going to be using on my layout. Now that all my mixed media has dried, I'm just figuring out where everything is going to go and laying it down so I can attach it to my layout. I'm adding my photos on some lime green cardstock. I thought that went best with the layout and also helped my photos to pop. We had the Walt Disney World cast members take our photos because we purchased the Memory Maker system, or I did, for my mom because my sister and I got a package to Disney World to celebrate my mom's 80th birthday. So while we were waiting in line to have our pictures taken with Chip and Dale, they took a little break and went off, and we were like about 5 families behind waiting. And so when the character handler was walking around, I asked him if I could have some pictures taken separately from my family because I wanted to make the heart symbol with Chip and Dale, if that was possible, because I have a student that was diagnosed with brain cancer right before this beginning of the school year, and this was the second year I had him in class because I teach preschool. And anyway, so I wanted a picture to send love to him from not just me, but some Disney characters. So when it was our turn, of course, we took our family photos, and then Chip and Dale, the character handler, and the photographer got so much into trying to come up with different ways to make the hearts. I could just feel their love, and I knew that especially his mother was going to really appreciate these photos, and also just to let the family know that they're loved. And so it was such a touching moment for me. I almost cried, and I'm almost crying now because it was such a special moment. I had this sheet of Chip and Dale stickers, so I wanted to use those with the title. So I chose one of Chip and Dale, and I wanted ones that didn't have the acorn so it wouldn't look like a fall photo page since it is Christmas. And also I wanted them facing both ways, so they kind of facing each other. Then I just used my Nuvo Deluxe glue to attach my title. I decided I wanted to put some stickers across the middle of the page to kind of divide the two photos, but also add some Christmas elements. So I'm using this border sticker from Creative Memories. That's a ribbon that goes all the way across, and that adds in some more of the red color because I do have a lot of the blue going on, but I didn't have too much red. And also added some light bulb fixtures from Creative Memories because that goes with the pictures since Chip and Dale has lights on their heads. And I thought that would also bring out the retro vibe. I used mounting squares to attach my photos to the layout and my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to attach the tags. And when you have mixed media, it's good using the glue because that'll hold it better than if you're using tape. Disney was one of the themes that I had on my pick 5, so of course I've got that. And I also had stamped images. So to bring in the dinosaurs into the layout other than the pictures, I have a set of dinosaur stamps from Lawn Fawn. So I stamped and cut those out and colored them according to the colors that are in the photos. Now for those of you that do Copic coloring, I will put a list of all the colors that I used in the description below, as well as all the other products that I use. Some of these will be affiliate links. They don't cost you anything extra to use, but I do get a small commission from any sales that the links generate, and that helps support my channel. I looked through all the different embellishments that I have for the Snow Pines collection and the Holly Jolly collection to see what would look good on the layout. I ended up using some floral bits from the Snow Pine Lodge, as well as the chipboard elements stickers from Simple Vintage Holly Jolly. As I promised earlier, I would let you know how you can enter to win a $25 gift card to a scrapbook store. So in order to enter, you must leave a comment on this video, and you can leave a comment up until Saturday, March the 22nd, and in case this is in the future when you're watching this, of 2025. and I will draw on Sunday, March 23rd of 2025 for the winner. So you'll get one entry for a comment put on this video, and if you leave comments on the videos of the other people participating in the hop, you'll get one entry for every video that you comment on that's participating in the hop. So I will do a random drawing, and I'll make a video which will come out on March the 23rd on Sunday to announce the winner. And the winner can choose whether they want a $25 USD gift card to either Scrapbook.com or a cherry on top. Now, I know both of those do ship internationally, but it may vary depending what country you live in as what the shipping charges are and whether they do ship to your country. And I also don't know with all these tariffs and things like that going on. And of course, some places do have taxes on things shipped to you. So that's up to you. If you're in another country, I will give you a gift card, but you need to check both of those sites out to see if purchasing from either of those stores will be a possibility for you. As I look through my embellishments, I start making some decisions and figuring out where I want to put them all. Then I start gluing them down. Now, I did have a baby purple dinosaur that went with the other purple dinosaur, but for some reason, I could not find it. And my video did cut out at some point here. I guess the camera, I don't know why the camera does this, but at some point, because it wasn't completely full, it shuts off. So then I had to restart it. So when it shut down, I just went ahead and finished gluing down all the elements that I had on the page. And then I did find the baby dinosaur before I turned the camera back on. I found my baby dinosaur, so I add him to the page. And then I also decided to add some holly leaves to the tags. And I noticed this collection had 2 shades of holly leaves, so I just used the same ones that I used over by the purple dinosaurs. And I thought those kind of matched the layout better and also had more of a retro vibe, whereas the other ones had more of a natural look. As a final embellishment, I decided to add some pops of color. I had several different colors to choose from that really did go with the layout, but I ended up going with turquoise waters. I just put the dots on, and then I just flick underneath to flatten them out like enamel dots. And that was one of the challenges I had as a choice, was that you could use things like pops of color or enamel dots. I'm having everyone put their videos in a playlist. I'll have the list in the description below as well as at the end of this video. So please hop along and support all the other creators. You'll get some great ideas. I know there are a lot of talented people who are hopping along. So hop along and see what they did with these challenges. I'm sure you'll see a lot of different techniques and different styles because we all have our each different styles. It's always neat to see how people take the same challenge and come up with different ideas. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like. And if you're not already a subscriber, I'd really appreciate if you can subscribe to my channel. Once again, I want to thank everyone for helping me to get to this milestone and for watching my videos and giving me support. And thank you for all the creators out there who have helped me to grow and learn about new techniques and things to do with your scrapbook layouts and keep me motivated into getting my pictures into scrapbooks. And I hope I'm doing the same for you. Thank you and have a wonderful day.